Hey everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm doing a preview play of Awaken the Ancients. This is from Gabe Barrett's Solo Game of the Month series, and it's the add-on game for another one I'm covering this week, Witch Hunter, which is kind of a Marvel Champions meets The Witcher take on a card game. And as always, I take no money from publishers, I just want to help you make an informed decision and show the game off. Though disclaimer, if you haven't already heard, one of the upcoming Solo Game of the Month series games will be Peter and Mai's old design Salvation Road, rethemed and modernized with new mechanics. So I do have a financial connection to the company, although not for this game. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. You can also listen to our weekly podcast for reviews and design discussions, or join the conversation and say hi on our Discord. So I'm going to try to do a double playthrough of this one. The first one with just the basic game, which is very straightforward. And then there's a whole bunch of modular elements you can add in with sort of different scenarios. It's quite a bit like an Impatience Oniverse game in that way. Modular things you can add on to complicate the game. But the basic game is pretty straightforward. So let's start out there. So the basic idea is you've got these ancients that you're trying to awaken, because that's the name of the game. And to do so, you have these stones in 5 different colors. You've got 4 red, 4 blue, 4 green, 2 white, 2 black. And when you get a given ancient's correct allotment of stones on them, so for this guy would need a red, a green, and a blue, plus any other stones. You can have more than you need. Then that ancient will flip over, they are awakened, and the stones that are on them will move to one of these druid cards on the side. And once you awaken all 8 of the ancients, you win the game. But once the ancients are awakened, they start being not very nice to some of the rune tokens that can land on them. Like once this guy is awakened, any red or green or blue that ends up on him is taken out of the game. Which number one is going to make it tougher for you to finish off awakening the ancients, but also your score is equal to the number of stones that are left in the game. Sorry, I'm totally naming these things wrong. These are dream seeds, not stones or runes, Mike. And, these aren't druids, these are keepers. Whatever. But the basic idea is you're trying to awaken all the ancients while not letting them eat too many of the dream seeds. But how you actually play the game is on your turn. This is a mancala game, if you haven't seen that kind of thing before. I quite enjoy mancala games myself. So the basic idea is you pick one card with dream seeds on it, you pick them all up, and then you go in a clockwise fashion, skipping the keeper cards, but going along the ancients, and you drop 1 stone at a time on each ancient. After you do that, you'll check if any awakened ancients cause any of the stones that were dropped or added to be destroyed. And then after you've done that, you check if any of the ancients wake up. If they do, you're going to flip them over, and all the stones on them are going to go to the left or the right keeper, based on whether it was an even number of stones on the ancient or an odd number of stones. Even goes to the left, odd goes to the right. And once there are stones on the keepers, you can choose them as the spot that will send out new stones into the circle. But again, stones will never land on the keepers themselves as you're dropping stones. And there is a rule that once you drop a stone, you can't take it back. So I'll try to adhere to that. But that's it for the basic game. It's very straightforward. So let's jump in. By the way, this one just needs 7 stones of any color. This one needs a white, a black, and then 2 stones of the same type of any color. This guy needs 1 of each. Yeah, actually, that one really sucks, and this one really sucks. I'm going to try to focus on them first. So to that end, everything's very safe at first in the basic game, because you can just pick up and drop things. All right, so that's already almost ready to go. I don't want to do it yet, though. I want to get some other stuff going first. So let's see. Let's do boop, boop. And then in typical mancala fashion, you kind of want to sometimes leave things smaller. See, because I can just take kind of infinite turns here and get tons of stuff on this guy. Very easy to do so. All right, then we'll do this one. And then that gets him to 6. And that gets this guy to 7. And hey, might as well get something there. All right, is there anything else I want to do before I finish off these? Well, actually, yeah, I do. I'm going to complete 2 at one time, because look at this. I'm going to pick up these 2. I didn't even mean to do this. Red there, we'll finish that off. And green there, we'll finish that off. So the third step of each turn, we check. Yes, this awaken is completed. It's an odd number of tokens, so boop. And this ancient is completed, also an odd number of tokens. So man, when we do that keeper, a lot of stuff is going to happen. But before we do that, let's go ahead and finish this one. Oh god, that's also an odd number of tokens? Yes, it is. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, so literally every token in the game is on that keeper. That's fun. So this guy will destroy any black or white tokens that end up on him. This guy will destroy any green, blue, or green tokens that end up on him. And this guy can hold 3 tokens safely, but if he gets a 4th token or more, it'll get destroyed. Oh, I forgot about this one. All right, so, yep, this will be fun. Let's just try to avoid bombing anything we don't want to have. So here, I'll put a green here, because then we can move it on here where it needs a lot of greens. We'll put another green there. We'll put a red here since it needs a lot of reds. We can put a white there. This guy wants, we'll put a black there, I guess. This one can have anything. Let's get some blues. This guy also wants some blues. And good, we got a white. Oh, and we're still going. I don't know, this guy can have a red, I guess. And this guy can have the other green he needs. He can have the other red he needs. We can put a blue here. Now, I can't take these back. I haven't actually looked ahead. Am I going to be safe? I am going to be safe. Okay. So I can't put anything. Oh, never mind. The blue wants to be here. That's cool. This guy can hold any number of things, and then sure, red here. All right, so we safely diffused the giant pile on the keeper. So what do we want to do now? We can almost finish that one off by going there. This one is currently stuck, because if it moves one by itself, it would get trapped or get discarded, so we need to put other stuff on it. That's not a great place to go. Oh, I forgot. Twice per game, you can, I have them on the wrong side, flip a keeper to instead move a stone or all the stones you are picking up clockwise. You can do that twice per game. So if I wanted to evacuate that one, I could. But I don't need it anywhere right now. What do I want to finish off? So a blue here would finish that off. This needs a blue and a green. Although it's usually not smart to have a ton of already flipped keepers in a row, because then it's tough to get anything. So I might want to do that one, or well, there's no easy way to get a bunch of blues over there. But okay, let's pick up these 2 and go like that. And then, let's see, I think I can complete a few things here. Let's pick up this one. I'll drop the white here. That'll finish that off. I'll put I want to have the black to go there, don't I? So I'll put the green here, a blue here, and the black there. So that's safe for the moment. That does finish off this ancient. So those 3 go over here. Oh, no, I could do this one. Sure. So let's pick up these. I'll drop off the... Oh, crud. I wanted to bring the blue over here. But here, I can drop it there and then move it. That's definitely the move. So let's go like that and that. Yeah, and then I can get these 3. I can leave the green there. The blue there will finish that off. The red can go here safely. All right, so this one is also done. They're odd, so they're going over there. Haven't had to use my clockwise moves yet. So how many ancients are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm halfway. Oh, no, never mind. 1, 2, 3. I'm closer than I thought. And this guy can be completed immediately, but I would lose a stone, which is not the end of the world. You're going to lose a few. And it's nice to get a perfect score if you can. But I don't think there's any way for me to do it. I mean, unless I could use a clockwise movement to send these 2 back, which would then free them up to go around. Yeah, why not? And now you can only use a clockwise move from a keeper if they don't have any stones on them, because clearly you can't flip the card over. So I'm going to use a clockwise move for this. So I'm going to go... what do I want? I want a black and a white. So, okay, I'll go... Oh, shoot. That would trash those. So hold on. Never mind. Crud, crud, crud. All right, whatever. Let me just suck it up. So I'll put the green I need here. Now, what do I want to trash? We still need another green here and another blue, so I guess getting rid of a green would be worse. So let's put the blue there and the green there. The blue gets killed by that guy. And then this one is completed. And it's 4, so they're going over here. But literally everything up there is finished, so moving around there would be quite a process. And I can free move the green there. Done. So I just need to get a red and a blue here. And then a white, a black, and 2 of the same kind here. Can I do this safely? I feel like I should be able to, right? So red can go there, fine. We can get the blue in there, and then the red can move over to finish it. We can get the black in there for the moment. A red to give us a double, and then we kill another green. Well, too late. I could be looking ahead a bit more before I do these moves, but it's fine. And then... we'll go ahead. Well, do I want to use his clockwise move to do that? No. Unfortunately, I have... Well, here, I'll do that. So I just need to get a white around. But for now, let's go and do this. It finishes that guy off. And these are 5, so they go over there. You are completed, sir. And now I just need to get a white there and we win. So can I do it? I mean, I'm going to do it, but can I do it with less casualties? So a green is fine here. A red or blue is fine here. A green is fine here. And, oh, this actually worked out perfect. No, not that. Hold on. I mean, the rules do say once you drop it, it's okay, fine. I'll play by the rules. It's okay. I dropped it. I'm dumb Mike, but luckily that doesn't get blown up. And then I can use my other clockwise move to send it back and finish the last ancient. Oh my gosh, don't drop the wrong token, Mike. All right, so there we go. That was the basic game of Awaken the Ancients. Now let's try out. There are 6 modules, I think, and they're all pretty cool. And they'll add in like more consequences of just moving stuff around. So let me set up I'm going to do like a combination of 2 of them and show you how it works. Oh, by the way, there are a bunch more ancients. I just used a random collection of them. All right, here we go. We are ready to go. So I've got 2 modules going on here. First one is the star stones. So these are in here. They start out with no stones, but they do go in the middle, so they expand to both sides, so your movement becomes a bit more complicated. And how they work is one of them starts out with their light on, one of them starts out with their light off. While they are mismatched, like this one does not match this one, you cannot finish any ancient. You cannot awaken any ancients. You just skip that entire step. But anytime that you take the stones off of them to move them off, you flip it to the other side. And if they match, suddenly you can awaken ancients. And that's it. A very simple module, but has a lot of complications for your play. Now, the second module I'm playing with is called the Drusk. I start out with these 2 buddies over here, and they actually have 2 sides with different effects, but the scenario I'm playing suggests that you use both of them on what's called the Thorn Weaver side. So what's going to happen is wherever the final stone lands, whenever I pick up stones, so let's say I landed there, whichever space the final stone lands in, the matching Drusk card will move underneath that ancient, or if it's up here above that ancient. So whichever side you end your stone placement on, you're going to get a Drusk there. And for the Thornweaver side, wherever they are sitting, has a little no hand symbol, you can't pick up those stones. So you can't move them until you end your turn on some other stones and get the Drusk to leave you alone and go somewhere else. And that's basically it. If we were playing on the Thornweaver side, it would be the same thing where they would move to wherever the final stone landed. But additionally, whenever the last stone lands where they already are, they steal a seed instead of them locking it down. Honestly, I think the Thornweavers are kind of more annoying. I don't know which color was where, but there we go. Now, I'm playing on normal difficulty for the Drusk module, which means I have this nice little owl buddy, and once per game I can flip him, kind of like my counterclockwise thing, to ignore the effect of these Thornweavers and let me pick up stones where they are. But all right, that's about it. You can play with more of these modules. You can even play with all 6 of them. There's a boss module where you got to like beat somebody up while you're trying to save things. There's a whole bunch of things. The game gets quite complicated, but we'll try this one out and see how we do. So what have we got that's fun? We've got the one of each color one again. We've got a double white one. That's tough because it's only 2 whites. Yeah, in fact, I want to definitely set that one up because that's going to be tough otherwise. You know, I'm not going to worry as much about setting up that one this time. I also do have to get the things to align. Although what you can do is you can get them to not align and get a bunch of ancients ready to complete and then align them and suddenly you're good to go. All right, so here's the other white. So let's go ahead and get that moving along. Okay, and we can go red, white, red. So this one is completed, but again, we're skipping that step. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Hold on. Lord, Mike, you just explained the rules, but you totally ignored them. So the Drusk would have been, I picked up 2 here, so we would have been there, which means I couldn't have grabbed from there. Hold on, let me try to reverse engineer this a bit. I don't know, it was something like that. Okay, starting over. Try to get a white over here. Yes, which means this Drusk is here saying I can't pick it up. That's fine. Okay, then I'm going to do that one. Oh, and a Drusk ends here, so I can't grab that until I land somewhere else. So that's fine. We'll do like that. So now that one's there. Then we'll go here. Now he's blocking me again, these stupid Drusks. Oh, if I go from here, it'll start completing things. Well, let's maybe move down here for a second so I can pick these up. I need double blue there. Oh, man, these guys are annoying, aren't they? Don't want to use the owl yet, though. Okay, so then I'll grab these and go like that. That one's pretty close to being done. Bloop. Now we can get this friendly dude. So 1, and I guess a green here, a red here, and a red here. So this one's close to being done. And that guy just stays where he is because he was already there. So what do I need? I need a green here. I need nothing there. Well, hey, let's go ahead and move the green here. So then I can fire this off and complete that one. And then I don't want to do that yet, so I guess I'll move that. Doesn't do anything. How do I get this guy to move? I mean, I guess I don't need to. I kind of need to. I don't want to do this, though. Well, let's see. Let's do that. And he stays there. Then we'll do this, which is going to flip this. Now he goes over there. But then this one is completed, and now that they are matching, we're allowed to do that. It's even, so they go over there. He's awakened. He doesn't like white or black. All right. Okay. Now I want to get the green over here, which is currently locked down, so I need to end here, which I guess I can do with these, because that's a pretty easy one to complete. So sure, I'll do like blue, blue, green. That guy stays there. Then these are both safe, so I'll take this. I'll leave the blue there and the green here. So he moves over here. Oh, now if I move this off, they're not going to match anymore. But then I can move the blue, so that's fine. So I'll get the green in here. Red. So he jumps over here. That flips. So I do not complete this one, even though it's ready. But I'll just do that. Flips back. Now they match. And this, he goes there. And this one is completed. That's 5. So going over on this keeper. Everything's going great. Everything's going just great. What do I want to work on next? I could get the green over there, but I can't move it. Double red over there would be pretty good. So sure, we can do that. And then maybe bring this keeper out. So we want a green there. The red there is fine. We can get a white there and a white there. Do we need white for anything else? That guy needs a white. And that one needs a white. Oh, that one needs a white and a red. I'm pretty close to that. So that ended there. All right, so I need a blue there. That would not get around far enough. But I mean, you can at least set it up, right? So, okay, I can't put a white or black here if I don't want to lose it. So let's put one blue there, because blue and green are in danger if I go there. And let's do, what do I want? A blue over here. So I'll do the green there. I'll do black there, red there, blue there. The black does have a safe one, and he's jumping over. All right. I want to get a white and a red over there, but he's blocking the movement. I guess I can go ahead and move these. Get a blue, we get a green. Oh, geez, this is completely unsafe for them, right? Or is that no, that's a blue. That's not a black. So I could drop the black off there, put the green in there, which would not help me. Oh, actually, it does help me. That move there. I know I had a reason for that. So now I can do that. Complete this ancient is going to get that guy over there. That's 4. All right, and they don't like red or blue. Interesting. Now, don't forget, I still have my 2 clockwise. I still have ignoring the Drusks once per game. These are still matching. I'm very close to completing that one, but that's also pretty easy, so there's not much need. But yeah, I could very easily complete it because I could do green, blue, red, and then just jump the thing over. In fact, yeah, why not? Well, no, I don't want to leave like double sections of Awakened Ancients if I can help it. So like getting this guy first would be great. Oh, and now I'm allowed to actually go in. That's not safe though. If I put the white there that I need, I would leave the blue out of luck. All right. So let's do a white here. Burp. And this guy wakes up. Then let's do a red here. Burp. To be ready to undo that, I guess. Okay, now I can safely do this. So I'll set that up. I just need a red. Then a white is safe here, and a blue is actually one we need. So he's over there now, so I can rematch the crystals, but I still need to get a red over there, which means I need to get something else here. Probably the keeper would be the way to go. Can I go here? I can. I can put the black there, a green there. That flips that guy, but nothing's completed yet. Nope, that's still missing a blue. That guy went over there. All right, so let's get the keeper's stones going, because I need to get a red over there. So no red, no blue. Glad I have a green. I want a red near there. So I guess I can drop a blue here, another red there, a red there. Hello. And then, I'm gonna undo the crystal. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll do that and that. So that is ready to go, but no, it's not. And the guy's watching over them. Although that part I don't care about because I don't want to move the stones from here. So I need to get that going somehow. I mean, I guess I could just move this white stone along. Oh, no, it's going to lock him down, though. I don't want to undo that. Should I use one of my clockwise moves already? Or I guess I could, like, start working on... yeah, let's do... Well, no, that's not going to work. Okay, I can do that. He jumps over there. I can't grab that. I was about to grab that. Okay. Okay, so now I can do this. He'll jump over there, unlocking my ability to move this, which jumps him over there, which will then let me do... Doesn't really matter which colors. That'll lock him there, but leave this untouched to jump in there, which leaves him there, and links these back up again, which means that is immediately completed. Is this all making sense? Should I be explaining my moves more? I don't know. All right. So how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway there. We're living on a prayer here. What do they need? They just need a green, which I have. Yeah, let's try this out. So what are my danger touchstones here? Black and blue. So I can do, I need the green for them. So red or white. And then green and blue. So like the black. Okay. So I don't really need red for much of anything. Well, I guess I eventually need it over there, but that's pretty safe. Here, that's going to finish that one in a second. I don't want the blue, so I'll do that. And then I guess the white and the black. Okay, so this guy jumps over there. This one is finished. Yes. So that's going over to our odd friend. All right. 3 left. Got to get 3 more over there. Very easy one here. White and blue here. I can do that pretty easily, except this blue is going to be a challenge because I can't bring it that way. I can't move the red over to help it out. Oh, those can get a blue over there. Okay, so let's do this first. Let's put the white there, and then they don't like red. Okay, good. That's getting the red ready to go, and that makes him over here. All right, and now let's take all of these. So black and blue is dangerous. I don't need any more whites, but also green's safe. And actually green's safe for a little while. Okay, blue's safe here. They don't want green or blue there. So the white will go there. And I want to get the blue here. So that's green. That's white. That's blue. Bam. Just completing ancients left and right over here. And I still have an owl. I still have my counterclockwise moves. Is there only that guy and that guy left? Let's go. Although, how do I do any of that? So I can move these over, and that could get the green. The blue, I mean, those guys are trapped. Okay. Counterclockwise, I could leave the blue there, leave anything there, leave something there. It's not really helping me complete that, but it's at least getting that one closer. I mean, I just need to get, like, a big amalgamation of stones moving that way, but those cannot do so safely. Well, actually, I could leave the green there and the red there. Okay, so let's do that. Just want to get some stones moving to the other side where everything is. No, it ended there, didn't it? Okay. Now that's, oh God, blue, green are not safe there. Okay, well, maybe we'll bring these out. I could go counterclockwise. I'm not going to yet. I'm not going to. So that's boop. And then blue's safe there. And black's there. So that guy stays there. I might need to use my owl just to move those on out. Or actually, I could move the white here safely. That'll unlock them. Then, okay, well, let's see if I can even do this safely. Black there. Blue doesn't get taken there. Green doesn't get taken there. And another red gets in there. It's not really what I wanted or cared about. Great. But I could move the greens through there. And actually, that would help on multiple levels, wouldn't it? So green there. I guess doesn't really matter. Black there, green there. So that guy's 2 away, and I need the blue here. And the black can move safely in there, although it'll undo that. And the blue can't go safely there on its own. But these can come in and help quite easily. Yeah, so let's do that. So we'll do white, black. This guy jumps over and says hi. But that's not going to stop me from doing white, blue. He says hi again, but it's too late. And they go on the even keeper, which is better for us because we want to get over there. This can get there safely. And I just need one more thing. I just need one more something. I can't move this. I really can't move this because I have nothing that can even get there. Can these get there safely? I could drop a green there. Nothing there. I don't want to lose anything at this point. I shouldn't have to. Should I have to? Ooh, what if I used an owl and a keeper? That's got to be the play, because that way I don't have to worry about like reflipping these. So let's use the owl to ignore this guy's stopping me from moving things. Let's use this to go clockwise. Blue is dangerous, but white's fine. White and black are dangerous, but blue's fine. Finish you off. And boom! That was a beautiful game. That was a perfect game with two of our friendly little modules. Oh, cool. That was fun. I really, really like this one. Let's get into my thoughts. Again, this reminds me of the Impatience Oniverse series, where it's a very clean, like beautiful, kind of simple solo puzzle experience. But then they give you ways to add on lots of modules, bells and whistles. I'm talking about, if you aren't familiar with the games, things like Onirim or Sylveon or Arion or any of those games. I think this is very high praise for me. I think this stands kind of with those games. Now, I will note the big difference is with the modules in this game, you don't get like something that gives you a new cool power and also a negative, which is kind of a hallmark of the Oniverse games, where like you'll get a new tool that is fun to play with and a new hampering negative effect. Here, like, yes, I did have the owl to one time ignore these guys, but besides that, these guys are just negative. And, well, I mean, I guess these are not inherently negative because they give me more spaces to kind of spread stones out and maybe dodge the negative effects of the ancients that are awakened, but like it's kind of just a negative thing. So that's not really a criticism. It's just a note that they didn't go with the same kind of design philosophy as the Oniverse games do. But all the models are pretty straightforward to add in. Like I said, they have up to 6 of them. And even if you want to have the option to play the Convergence of Calamity, where you use all 6 at once. Not something I would recommend, just like I wouldn't play most of the Oniverse games with every module in there. But yeah, this is just a great game. I think mancala mechanics are really neat. I think trying to figure out how to move the stones around, especially once you kind of have danger spots that are of your own creation, that's really cool. The game does naturally ramp up. I love those kind of things, where a game naturally has increasing tension just from the choices you have made. So here, the better you're doing, the more spaces will kill your stones. It's just a beautifully simple, straightforward, but engaging way to up the tension. The limited resources of being able to do counterclockwise movement is great. Pretty much all of the modules have a harder mode. Like for this one, you cannot use the owl. For the star stones, never mind, they don't have a harder module, but most of the scenarios have a harder mode if you want to make the game tougher. But even like when I've played on the basic difficulty, it's still just fun to try to get that perfect score and just to play with different ancients. Because again, the puzzle of what you're trying to do and what's dangerous to move is going to be quite different game to game. So yeah, I know this is sort of like the also ran game with the Witch Hunter campaign, because that's definitely like the focus of the marketing, and the Game Found page is like really emphasizing the Witch Hunter one. But Awaken the Ancients is no slacker. I think this is a fantastic puzzly solo game if you're into kind of mancala mechanics or just general pattern and tactical movement in these kind of games. This one is excellent. So thanks for watching, everybody. Go check out the game on the page. I think it's still got about a week of the campaign left. And a special thank you to our biggest Patreon supporters, J. William F., Steve Wren, KCW, Andrew R., and Chris C. We'll see you at the next stop.